be very grand and shoulders down and walk very nicely. And the way you shouldn't do is slump like this. The sound of music, me coming over the field. There's a funny story about that. Becky, the way that piece of movie was made is that I started at one end of the field and I strode across the field, and across the other end of the field, coming down through the trees, was a helicopter. And the helicopter had a camera and a very brave cameraman strapped to the side of it where the door would normally be. And so the door was open and there was the cameraman with his camera. And the helicopter came down through the trees and I came from that side and he came from that side. And when we met, I would make my big turnaround with my arms spread out wide, and then we'd start off again and go back and do it all over again, because that was the shot. Now, this helicopter, it was weird to see a helicopter coming at me sideways with the cameraman there, and it looked like this kind of weird grasshopper sort of angling its way towards me. And it was fine. I walked towards it, I made my big turn, but as he got the shot and went around me to go back to the end of the field to start again, there was a tremendous downdraft from the jet engines of the helicopter, and it leveled me to the ground. I couldn't stand up. Now, you know, that's fine for a couple of times. You can sort of brace yourself and think that you can do it. But I couldn't. Every time the helicopter went around me, I was dashed to the ground. After he'd gotten the shot, and I was spitting mud and grass and hay and things like that, and I really got angry. I mean, there's something weird about trying to stand up against the breeze, and you just can't because it was so strong. So finally, I signaled to the helicopter pilot, and I said, "Could you make a wider turn around?" And he didn't understand me, and all he gave me was a great shot, and dashed me to the ground again. You should think about that when you see it. That's what I call putting a lot to your craft.
Yes. All right. What creative project are you currently working on? Your, in quotes, favorite things about this project? And this is from Terry.
Okay, Terry. What am I currently working on? Well, of course, more books for the children's collection, the imprint. And if anybody's interested in finding out more about it, you can get online. Just go to julieandrewscollection.com and you'll find out all the books that we have and the other books that might be coming out and what we're doing. But I have another, Shrek, of course, is coming out on May the 18th, and I know you all want to go and see that. I'll be doing another movie for Disney. I'm just going to do a voice-over narration for this, and it's a movie called Enchanted, which is going to be starting fairly shortly, and based on a lovely story. I'm also writing my autobiography, and it's been promised for a very long time, and I'm way behind my deadline, but they seem to be very nice to me, and they're just saying, just come on, get it done. So that's coming out, and I've got a couple of other movies that I'm talking about, but I can't really talk about them because they're just in the pipeline at the moment. They've all been divine. The first love scene I ever did was with wonderful James Garner, and we did a long love scene, Becky, and cameras were on us all afternoon, and I thought, it's getting a little hot in here, but I can be very professional. It's my first love scene. I've seen other people do this. I can do that. And we went on and on and on with cameras. Finally, the director said, cut. And I got up off the bed that we were on, and my knees buckled. And so I guess it did kind of affect them.
You are laughing.
No, no.